Well, it's finally here. 39 weeks later, I finally got my replacement gun to the Rossi 461 model, 357 Magnum, 6-shot revolver. He had a recall. BrazTech International had a class action lawsuit against them, and they sent out recall notices to people who had a lot of Rossi pistols, different models, and I sent mine in September, and March 24th was like the first time they ever got back to me, really telling me that yeah, they finally deemed my gun unworthy, untrustable. So they said either you can do this, that, the other, but the last thing you do is take the replacement gun that they offer, which is this Taurus 605. So let's go ahead and open this up and get well, there's some kind of sale for something, but on all the paperwork, your main concern is your manual. Read that thoroughly. We got something about limited lifetime warranty, and then there's a lead and hazardous chemical notice, and just the standard paperwork. Now, they say that if you dropped your Rossi pistol, there's a chance that it could discharge, so nobody needs that. So I really like the hand grip that was on the Rossi 461. And I also like the fact it was a 6-shot revolver. The grip on this gun, I've heard from seeing other videos on YouTube that the more you shoot this, because of the texturing that's on this grip, it starts to make an impression in your hand. And on top of that, my Rossi, when I held that gun in my hand, my pinky finger also had a part of the grip. Now, my main issue, besides the finish, which is like matte finish, dull, kind of like I don't know, it's kind of rough, I would say, but the grip has to go. And this is like, say, a 5-shot, and probably shoots 38 specials as well, and it's a single action, double action gun. They do have this in like a steel, polished steel finish. I would have rather have gotten that. But first thing I'm going to do is right down here at the bottom here, there's a hole. There's a pin that's been pressed in. I got to knock that pin out to take this grip off. And the reason I'm going to do that is I bought myself a Hogue mono grip, 6700 or 67, yeah, 67000. Off the top of my head, this will fit the 605, and also another 85, the model 85 by Taurus in the 605. So we're going to install this in a second here, and to install it with this, open this up right away while you're watching this. I'll show you what exactly it consists of. So you get your grip, you get a little bracket here. This little bracket goes onto the frame, and then they also, in this package, have another pin that comes with it. It's for this gun. There it is. And you also have the screw. And what you got to do is, when you take the old grip off, right there at the bottom, you can see a screw hole. You got to line this up with that, and then you'll have your new grip. So let me go ahead and pause this video, and then I'll come back with the new grip on. All right. So now the procedure is done. There's a punch right there. Palm of my hand is the old pin punch to knock that pin out. Took a soft brass hammer to do that, and then the screwdriver to secure that grip to the, what's called the saddle bracket that goes around the base of the frame. And this grip is a lot softer, and now I feel like I got more control of this pistol, because like I say, 357 Magnum's like a hand cannon. So to everybody else that's out there going through this ordeal with BrazTech International. I hope you guys get your gun soon, because I know they're really dragging their feet with the whole situation. But best of luck to everybody out there that has gone through the ordeal went through. Lastly, what I gotta do is now get out and test fire this gun, see if I like the functionality of this gun. I've seen videos of people, both pros and cons, but you know, it's a cheaper 357 Magnum. It's not a Ruger and it's not a Smith & Wesson. It's roughly under, it's right $300 for this pistol. So yeah, like I say, I feel a lot better with the way I grip this pistol. Disappointed, like I say again, and why would you have such a hard, textured grip that would leave an impression in your hand? Sounds kind of stupid to me, but that's what some companies do. They don't care. Just pump them out. Quantity, not quality. But like I said, it finishes easily scratchable. So poor finish texture, I think, to the gun. And I say the most important thing to me was I lost a cylinder. It's from 6 down to 5, and well, that's about it. So yeah, my 357 Magnum replacement pistol has finally arrived after 39 weeks. Not much more to say about it, other than that I wish I never had sent my Rossi 461 357 Magnum in. Probably was nothing wrong with it in the first place, but you never know. Safety is the most important thing. So I was being on the wiser side, send it in, see what they say, but hoping for the best and getting it back, which didn't occur. Anyway, if you guys like this video, leave your comments down below, positive, negative. I'll respond to your videos as soon your comments as soon as I see them. And if you like the video, maybe give me a thumbs up. That's always nice if you could do that for me. And if you just stumbled across this video and you thought you might like it, maybe check out the rest of my channel and see my videos. Maybe subscribe to it. Other than that, all I gotta say is to everybody, have a good time when you're out the range, shooting your guns, or wherever you shoot your guns. Most importantly, be safe and be smart while you're shooting your guns. You don't want any mishaps. But the last thing I want to say is, the country's gone all crazy this year in 2020, and they're coming after your guns, so they say. Let's hope that they don't, but stand behind the Second Amendment, support all gun rights organizations, and when you see something in your area that you feel is violating your rights as a gun-bearing citizen, stand up, be accounted for, and let's keep our rights the way they are, and let legislation know that we're not going to surrender our firearms for any reason that they deem fit for their purpose. So thanks again, everybody.